Of course, we saw at the weekend Justice Secretary Dominic Raab talking about the European Court of Human Rights, the European Convention on Human Rights. Raab talking about effectively taking on the influence of the Strasbourg Court, warning, for instance, that foreign criminals' right to family life remained a serious issue, with somewhere between 100 and 200 cases a year whereby foreign national offenders are frustrating deportation orders. Well, this has clearly rattled some in Brussels, with the EU now talking about potentially suspending the operation of the UK-EU deal, as the Express report. One Brussels insider telling them that the move could be seen by European states as a move by the UK to put the proudness of Brexit above human rights. And a separate report by the Telegraph that the UK's plans to curb the influence of the European Court could jeopardise the deal. The EU now warning, an EU official quoted by them as saying, "We will be watching this very carefully. It could have a major impact on the trade and cooperation agreement," with Bart van Vuren saying that law enforcement and judicial cooperation in criminal matters will automatically cease to apply if the UK would denounce the ECHR, saying if the EU considers that the UK has seriously and substantially failed to respect human rights, it can terminate or suspend the operation of the EU-UK free trade agreement. What, in terms of what the British government are actually saying about this, they're saying we are reforming our human rights framework to make sure it commands public confidence, saying there is no plan to withdraw from the European Convention on Human Rights and no need to do so to deliver on our objectives. Well, that part I don't really get. I mean, we're already seeing a pathetically low rate of returns when it comes to illegal migrants coming into the UK. And let's not forget, it was a Remainer, when she was Home Secretary, Theresa May, who actually set out why the UK should indeed leave the ECHR. Anyone that tries to paint this out as some sort of hardline position, here's Theresa May making the case very clearly.
But as I have said before, the case for remaining signatory of the European Convention on Human Rights, which means Britain is subject to the jurisdiction of the European Court of Human Rights, is not clear. Because despite what people sometimes think, it wasn't the European Union that delayed for years the extradition of Abu Hamza, almost stopped the deportation of Abu Qatada, and tried to tell Parliament that however we voted, we could not deprive the prisoners of the vote. It was the European Convention on Human Rights. The ECHR can bind the hands of Parliament, adds nothing to our prosperity, makes us less secure by preventing the deportation of dangerous foreign nationals, and does nothing to change the attitudes of governments like Russia's when it comes to human rights. So regardless of the EU referendum, my view is this: if we want to reform human rights laws in this country, it isn't the EU we should leave, but the ECHR and the jurisdiction of its court.